Hey, what is up guys? Guitar here. Welcome back to another Brown Dust video. Alright, today we're gonna talk about Novice Arena, specifically just Novice and methods, more like unconventional ways in order for you to counter hell. So there are like those that I consider more common and those that I consider less common ways. So these few ways, I don't see players use them enough, and I don't know, I just feel the stress, the need to actually make this video and tell you guys that these methods are actually pretty decent. You should try it out for yourself. Okay, so we're going to jump into a couple of different unique battles, and I'm going to feature a few different users' team compositions, so I'm going to give credits to them. Alright, so unconventional ways of countering hell. So there are plenty of methods. You can use your own hell, you can use things like Maria if you want to, but I find it very unique that this guy. So first battle is from user Mr. Lauvia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, so let's jump into this battle. I think I recorded this last week. Yeah, this was like last week or 2 weeks ago, right before I entered the Grandmaster rank. Alright, so I really love this guy's team. You can obviously see that. What makes his team unique? The Orion right there. Orion. So that Orion is the perfect counter to hell. Orion is a very good counter to hell. I feel like she's not used enough. Alright, she didn't serve much purpose right there, but hopefully she will last till round 2 where my hell starts, you know, blasting away and attract the taunt, and then we will have a look. Okay, so you can see when hell is about to move, his Acha right there, so he targets the Orion to move next. So that way, a couple of things happen. It removes hell's capability to heal, I think, and it boosts the incoming damage, and it removes reflective counter as well. So that is the bonus. The taunt is still there though. The taunt from hell, I believe, will still stay there, linger on, but the important thing is the reflective counter. So that is the damaging part of what makes hell extremely strong actually, because she's able to reflect the damage back to whoever that hits her. So I do feel that Orion is a pretty good counter to her, to hell, and yeah, I just feel like she's not used often enough. I do really like her concept, and I can see why people will not invest in an Orion, because you need to pour skill books in her. Like if you're new, there are plenty of other options like Viola, Lito. I mean, not really Lito, you shouldn't put skill books on Lito, but Yunrang, there's just plenty of options, and I get it why. Alright, so let's move on to the second method that I think is a good way to counter hell. Look at this. Alright, this is from user, I can't read that. I'm sorry, man. I think that's Chinese. So I can't really read Chinese. So this is a very unique way to counter hell. I think one of the more unique ways, in fact. So I think I won against him, but basically the idea is just to use Natalie. So what Natalie does is, I believe Natalie has the Ignore Taunt, and I believe she has both the ability to ignore taunt and apply concentrated fire to the opponent. So how is this good against hell? This is a very simple tactic basically. Just apply concentrated fire to any other random opponent. Hopefully it's not hell, you know, and all your allies will focus on the target instead of hell. So it's not going to be like the best method. Occasionally, you know, if the surrounding target, like if you have an AoE magician and Natalie hits like a target which is next to hell, when you hit that target, it's still gonna hit hell. It's slightly unconventional, but like right now the meta is still the 2-line meta. People usually don't put anyone in the middle, and I do think that she's gonna shine a bit more than I should give her credit for. I do think that Natalie is a very good solution to the hell meta right now. Even a couple of other taunts, you know, like Mercedes Run, she's able to solve that for you, hopefully. Yeah, not many units have the debuff immunity thing. Maybe she won't. Natalie is not good against Denarisa, and that's about it. But other than that, I do think that she's a pretty good counter. Alright, so moving on to the team from Jackie 12. Okay, so this is a very... I wouldn't call this unique, but this is used a lot actually. This is used a lot in my server. Alright, it's gonna depend on what server you're on. Charcoal. Charcoal is the ultimate, the culmination of Hell counter. Alright, so how do you utilize Charcoal correctly? Just let him move first. Or her. I know people gets offended when I assume Charcoal's gender. Just get him or her move first, right after opponent's Hell, and boom, that should be enough damage. Most of the time, boom, look at that, Hell, dead. Alright, it's quite easy actually. Also, you're in the position of Charcoal all the way at the rear, all the way far back, because that's where Hell will target him or her, you know, all the way at the back. If, like, it's ever hit, you know. Okay, so Charcoal definitely worth the investment. This guy is really good in PvE as well. Evil Castle, gonna be used quite a lot. So I do think that if any of you guys do not have a Charcoal yet, maybe you might want to consider investing. Like, even in Underground Arena, Charcoal is really, really good. Okay, so let's move on to a few others. Let's see if I can find a couple of interesting ones. Alright, I'm gonna run this PvP battle in the background. Oh, just got sliced open right there. Oh, Denarisa doing the moves. Alright, I'm losing this for sure. Running out of Maron. I'm left with Dena alone. Whew, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Okay, so I found an interesting one. This is from User Siguld. User Siguld, I think this battle wasn't justifiable, but trust me, she's really good. Melody, alright, so I would call Melody like one of the better counters to Hell, but I can see she's a turnoff for most players because, alright, she didn't really get to do much right there, but most players wouldn't want to use her because of her single target damage dealer. People prefer AoE for mages. I understand that. Like, it's just that Melody is really good and you don't really need much investment compared to something like Maria. Alright, so Maria, occasionally she might not be able to one-shot Hell. You need to invest in good runes and etc. Melody, 90% of the time, she would just like boom, one hit KO Hell. Most of the time, you don't really need good runes on her. Right, I think I found a better example from a user with a Melody. Again, I can't pronounce that name. That looks like Korean, Japanese, Chinese. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Alright, let's see. This is my defense team. Alright, hitting against Maron, I get it. The taunt, that's gonna help. That's gonna help for sure. Taunt versus taunt. Let's go. Blind. Silence. Get burned. Somebody died right there. No idea who that is. Ooh, Rich Net. Right. Alright, my right didn't get to release the action. So my Hell move after opponent Hell. But that Melody is just perfectly fit there just to counter my Hell. In case my Hell survive, you know? You never know. Gotta have precautions. But that's a good battle nonetheless. Like another good unit that you, if you don't feel like investing much, perhaps is Mia. Mia is really good. You can see her usage has increased. She has this skill right here. She's not able to like eliminate Hell entirely, but her purpose is just more to nullify and remove the taunt and the stats enhancement that Hell has after she starts activating the taunt. So that's something to keep in mind. Mia, definitely a solid option, and I think she's going to be solid for a while. As long as Hell is going to be meta, Mia is going to be really, really strong. Alright guys, gonna end the video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Slightly different take on a video. And as always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.